This is very, very special video to me. So I'm gonna give you a Justice Wallace backstory, and then this will explain everything. So I'm someone that went to Winthrop University from 2018 to 2020, and then COVID hit, and I came home. And one of my fondest memories was Winthrop's homecoming in 2018, November of 2018. I'm at homecoming, and this is like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I hear somebody on the loud, like a megaphone, not the joint with the horn on it, and you can speak and everybody can hear you. But it's not the megaphone that the cheerleaders use. It is a short, receding hair white man walking around telling everybody, y'all get in there. The game, we have a basketball game. We have multiple basketball games today, and it's right in that Coliseum. If you know Winthrop, homecoming takes place right outside of Winthrop Coliseum. Now, we don't have no football. We ain't have no football team. It's just basketball. So we was standing, and he's like, yo, we got basketball games in here. You right here. You get in for free. All you got to do is scan your ID. Go to the game. And it's Pat Kelsey. Pat Kelsey walking around telling everybody that had ears, yo, basketball game. Come check us out. That memory has stuck with me. That was 2018. That was 6 years ago. 7 years ago. It just hit 6. It just hit 7 years ago. No, it's about to be 7 late in November. It's been 6 years. Pat Kelsey has been on my mind for 6 years. And since that day, Pat Kelsey is, everywhere he's gone, he's done the exact same thing. I recently saw a video on Twitter. It was one of his first couple games at Louisville. He's out now at Louisville. Shout out to the Cards. He's out at Louisville. One of his first couple games there. I saw this video where students were looking at him crazy, like, who is this man? He's like, yo, basketball game. Come check us out. I remember exactly what he said, but I commented on that tweet, and I was like, he did the exact same thing at Winthrop. Please never change, Pat. You are that dude. So, for those who know, I don't like bad sports. I don't like bad basketball, I want to put an emphasis on this video. I don't like bad basketball. Bad basketball make my head hurt. I made a video 20 minutes ago about Hubert Davis. It make my head hurt. I don't want to deal with that. Well, before Pat Kelsey got there was a whole lot of bad basketball in Louisville, Kentucky. Kenny Payne sucked. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Kenny Payne sucked. In 2 years, he had 12 wins across both seasons. He went 4-28 in the first one. I don't know how you do that. And 8-24 in the next one. That's not gonna cut it. I don't know what happened. And since Rick Pitino left in 2017, it's been kind of rough for Louisville. David Padgett led the team to the NIT. Wasn't there no more. Chris Mack had a good first season and then fell off a cliff. Kenny Payne, I don't understand. I don't get it. But there's a huge but. Once Pat Kelsey got there, it's been a huge, major turnaround. Pat had more wins. Coach Kelsey had more wins than Kenny Payne did in his first 2 years by January 15th. It took. If the season starts in November and Pat Kelsey reached 12 wins in January, there's a problem with Kenny Payne. This is a anti Kenny Payne video. I'm sorry, it just has to be said. He's not a good coach, and I'm really glad he's not a good coach because Pat Kelsey got a job, and it's showing how good Pat is. One thing people might not know, a real quick tidbit: he coached DJ Burns, everybody's favorite player in the NCAA tournament last year. Kelsey was DJ Burns' first head coach at Winthrop. He was a dog then. He just continued to grow, No, he wasn't. He was his second coach because he started at Tennessee. Then to Winthrop. He balled out at Winthrop. Excuse me, I messed that up. We were in school at the same time. I played against him in high school. I knew him, he knew me, and it was good to see him under Pat Kelsey because it ended up working out for everybody. So under Pat, they already brought in a 5-star recruit in 4 months. The school's first 5-star recruit since 2019. Now somebody gonna say, I don't know this guy's first name, last name Flowers, committed like 2-3 years ago. Flowers reclassified and didn't play at Louisville. So that, this is Louisville's first 5-star basketball recruit in 6 years, which is crazy. Now to the on the court. The story I said is reminiscent of his style. He's loud, he's energetic, and one of my favorite things about Coach Kelsey is his enthusiasm for the game in general. I take it back. Not only for the game, but for his players and the school that he's at. It's one thing about Coach Kelsey that I learned. He gonna rep his school that he at. No, he gonna rep his school. So at Winthrop, he was all over campus putting on for the school. College of Charleston doing the same thing. Louisville doing the same thing. Nothing has changed about his enthusiasm for basketball, which I love seeing from a basketball coach. More than I can say for Hubert Davis and Kenny Payne. But I'm a huge fan of up-tempo basketball. Not because of points. I know people say, "Oh, you only like because of points." No, it's not just because of points. It's because of principles. So if you were a team that plays up-tempo for 40 minutes, and your opponent take their eye off the ball for just 1 second, that's a layup on the other end. And then they looking back, having to take the ball out. So having him apply that, he describes that as a downhill approach. Like a running back running just straight up the gut, downhill. That's how Louisville and that's how Coach Kelsey teams are playing. And that's I just love seeing that on the basketball court. This season, Louisville's averaging almost 80 points a game. Last year at when Kelsey was at College of Charleston, his team averaged 80.9, which was 26th in the nation. Now to put this in perspective, in 2023-24, under Kenny Payne, the team averaged 72 points per game. That was 228th in the nation. There's 360 teams. If you're on the bottom half of anything, then there's a problem. So they picked it up on offense. They are sound. They've had 7 different players lead their team in scoring. Now, these notes are old. I'm reading off my notes. These notes are a little bit older. These are probably like 3-4 days old, so I don't know if that has changed in the last couple of days. But they've had 7 different players be leading scorers for them in a game, and they've had to adjust since Keyshawn Pryor has been out because he got hurt early in the season, and that killed me because he was balling. But this team they got it going. So their veteran leadership has stepped up big time. Now this team is older. They have 12 seniors and 2 underclassmen. So that means this team next year they're only going to get younger. But put them under Pat and they'll be just fine. I feel confident that Pat Kelsey is going to lead them to some success no matter what. Now, as of right now, let me wait. Let me confirm this. I want to confirm this before I say it. Let me make sure I got these numbers 100% correct. So, according to Kim Palm, according to the Kim Palm rankings, which we use, college basketball fans use to determine how teams are gonna, turn out at the end of the year. I have these. I'm gonna just put them up. I will actually just put them up. Give me 1 second. Kim Palm rankings. Booyah. All right. I know you're probably looking at these numbers like, bro, what the hell is all of this? Let me explain. Your Kim Palm ranking has your offensive rating, offensive efficiency rating, defensive efficiency rating, adjusted rating, so the combination of both of those, a little bit of luck rating, and the strength of schedule, and your non-conference rating. If you scroll down, you will see Louisville University is at 29th. Again, out of 360-something basketball teams in the country, 29th is very, very, very good. Very, very good. Now, I looked this up to make sure I wasn't crazy. I looked this up to make sure I wasn't crazy. So, last year, again, Kenny Payne, Louisville basketball, they finished 185th. Again, finishing on the back half of anything is unacceptable. Let me zoom in so you can see. Right here. No, move. Louisville, right here. 8-24. They were 185th in the country. That's unacceptable. This is a I hate Kenny Payne. It's turning into one of those I hate Kenny Payne videos. I'm sorry. And I know I keep harping on last year, but it's just a crazy difference between this Louisville basketball team this year and last year. Now, I'm not blaming the players on last year's team. I have mad respect for those players for putting up with Kenny Payne. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the head basketball coach not being a good coach. He's not good. He wasn't good. He shouldn't have got the job. Now, Pat Kelsey changed Louisville basketball. I can't wait. I cannot stress this enough. I cannot wait to see what he does for the rest of this season, what's coming for him next season and beyond. But through and through with everything that's going on, Pat Kelsey will always be a Winthrop Eagle in my eyes. He is always going to be a Winthrop Eagle in my eyes. But that's my dude, man. I'm proud to see where Coach Kelsey is today. I live by this picture right here. Let me see, hold on. Let me. You know what I'm saying? Where are you? I live by this picture right here. Oh, it's not. There we go. I live by this picture right here. Thank you for changing my life. I'm literally just Pat Kelsey. But shout out to Louisville for giving my man a chance. Shout out to Coach Kelsey for doing his thing. But I want to say thank you for watching. I love you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.